Baylen Out Loud Season 3 trailer. Baylen Dupree shocks family after she and Fiancé came to a hard conclusion. Exclusive. The new season premieres Tuesday, May 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Baylen Dupree is balancing a lot of change with Fiancé Colin Dooley in Season 3 of Baylen Out Loud. People can exclusively reveal the trailer for Season 3 and its premiere date. The new season of Baylen Out Loud debuts on May 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Baylen Dupree is looking ahead to her future. People has the exclusive trailer for Baylen Out Loud Season 3, which follows the influencer as she and Fiancé Colin Dooley enter one of the biggest chapters of their lives, per a synopsis from TLC. The trailer kicks off with Dupree, 23, listing all the major changes happening in her life, including a potential move, the pair's forthcoming wedding, and a new job for Colin. "I'm just here," Dupree says. The clip then finds Dupree and Dooley dressed shopping together and Colin admitting, "I like cleavage," before Dupree reveals that she's been in a weird place lately with her sister Sammy. Dupree also gets candid about her tics and how she's been feeling about herself, with the trailer ending on a bit of a cliffhanger. "After a long time of discussing what's right for us and for everybody else, me and Colin came to a very hard conclusion," she tells her family, before sharing in a confessional. Little do they know what's coming. Per TLC's synopsis, the new season follows Baylen, continuing to meet the daily realities of Tourette head-on, while the couple faces mounting pressure as wedding plans take shape alongside new career demands, financial decisions, and the possibility of a major move. The season opens with the couple having a joint bachelor/bachelorette party, later following Dooley as he plans for his next career step. With a potential move on the table, Dupree and Dooley do not always see eye to eye with their families as they consider the future they are wanting to build together, the synopsis reads. As for Dupree's own journey, she spends the season pushing herself toward greater independence, from air travel on her own terms to taking on challenges that test her confidence. The couple announced that they were engaged in February 2025. At the time, the influencer told people they were thrilled to share the news. "We can't wait to take you along on this journey, through all the ups, downs, and everything in between. But one thing's for sure, we're beyond excited for this next chapter of our lives." The pair began dating in November 2022 after connecting on a dating app. Since then, Dooley has been by Dupree's side through her journey with Tourette syndrome. She previously opened up about his support for her, describing him to people as her medicine. "He is the prescription that I've needed for a really long time that never runs out. It was just meant to be. He just understands me so well," she said. "He distracts me from a lot of the things that consume my day and my time. It just really helps just having someone there who gets it and understands me." Season 3 of Baylen Out Loud premieres Tuesday, May 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Baylen Out Loud Season 3 trailer. Baylen Dupree shocks family after she and Fiancé came to a hard conclusion. The highly anticipated trailer for Baylen Out Loud Season 3 has finally dropped, and it's already stirring intense reactions among fans. At the center of the emotional storm is Baylen Dupree, who appears to face one of the toughest moments of her life. The trailer opens with a seemingly joyful tone, showing Baylen preparing for her upcoming wedding. Smiles, laughter, and heartfelt family moments quickly set the stage. However, the mood shifts dramatically when Baylen sits down with her fiancé for a serious conversation that changes everything. "We came to a hard conclusion," Baylen says in a tense scene, leaving viewers stunned and curious. While the trailer does not reveal the full details, it strongly hints at a major decision that could impact their relationship and possibly their future together. Family reactions are equally intense. In one emotional clip, a close family member is seen tearing up, while another appears visibly shocked. The tension builds as Baylen struggles to explain the situation, making it clear that this decision wasn't easy. Fans of the show have already taken to social media, speculating about what this hard conclusion could mean. Some believe it may involve postponing the wedding, while others fear a deeper issue in the relationship. Season 3 promises to dive deeper into Baylen's personal journey, showcasing not only her relationship challenges, but also her growth and resilience. With emotional confrontations, heartfelt decisions, and unexpected twists, this season is shaping up to be the most dramatic yet. As the premiere date approaches, one thing is certain: Baylen's story is about to take a powerful and emotional turn that viewers won't want to miss. Part 1. The explosive new season of Baylen Out Loud begins with an emotional and unexpected twist that immediately captures viewers' attention. Baylen Dupree, known for her honesty and strong personality, appears more vulnerable than ever as she faces a life-changing moment. In the opening scenes, everything seems picture-perfect. Baylen is seen smiling, spending time with her family, and preparing for what should be one of the happiest chapters of her life, her wedding. The atmosphere is filled with excitement, love, and anticipation. But beneath the surface, tension is quietly building. Subtle changes in Baylen's expressions and short, serious conversations hint that something isn't right. Viewers can sense that despite the joyful moments, a storm is slowly approaching. The turning point comes when Baylen sits down with her fiancé for a deeply serious discussion. The mood instantly shifts. What starts as a calm conversation quickly becomes emotional, suggesting that both of them have been struggling with something significant behind the scenes. This moment sets the tone for the entire season, leaving fans wondering, what exactly led them to this hard conclusion? The mystery begins here, and it promises an intense journey ahead. Part 2. As the tension continues to rise in Baylen Out Loud, Baylen Dupree finds herself struggling to balance her emotions with the expectations surrounding her. The pressure of planning a wedding, combined with personal challenges, begins to take a visible toll on her mental and emotional state. In several scenes from the trailer, Baylen appears overwhelmed, pausing mid-conversation and trying to gather her thoughts. Her fiancé, while supportive, also seems conflicted, hinting that both of them are dealing with issues they may not have fully addressed before. The phrase "hard conclusion" starts to carry more weight as the trailer unfolds. It becomes clear that this isn't just a small disagreement or temporary doubt. Instead, it suggests a serious, possibly life-altering decision that could redefine their relationship. Meanwhile, Baylen's family begins to sense that something is wrong. Subtle questions turn into direct concerns, and emotional conversations start to unfold. One particularly intense moment shows a family member asking if everything is truly okay, only to be met with silence and uncertainty. This part of the story highlights the emotional complexity of relationships under pressure. Baylen is no longer just planning a wedding. She's confronting reality, expectations, and the difficult truth about what she truly wants for her future. Part 3. The emotional weight of the situation deepens in Baylen Out Loud as Baylen Dupree finally begins to open up about what led to the hard conclusion. While the trailer still keeps some details hidden, it becomes increasingly clear that this decision didn't happen overnight. It was the result of ongoing struggles and difficult conversations. In a powerful scene, Baylen is seen sitting alone, reflecting on everything that has happened. Her expressions reveal exhaustion, confusion, and heartbreak. She admits that sometimes love isn't always enough when faced with real-life challenges and emotional pressure. Her fiancé also gets a moment to share his perspective. He speaks about the difficulty of making choices that could hurt the person you love, but also acknowledges the importance of being honest about what both partners truly need. This mutual understanding adds another layer of emotion to the situation. As the trailer progresses, viewers witness a series of intense and emotional exchanges between Baylen and her family. Some family members try to comfort her, while others struggle to accept the reality of the situation. The atmosphere becomes a mix of support, shock, and quiet tension. This part of the story emphasizes a crucial theme. Sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that define who you are. Baylen stands at a crossroads, forced to choose between holding on and letting go, making this one of the most emotional turning points of the season. Part 4. The intensity reaches a new peak in Baylen Out Loud as Baylen Dupree begins to face the consequences of the hard conclusion she and her fiancé have made. What once felt like a private decision quickly becomes a deeply public and emotional moment as she prepares to share the truth with her family. In one of the most dramatic scenes of the trailer, Baylen gathers her loved ones to finally explain everything. The room is filled with tension even before she speaks. When she does, her voice trembles, revealing just how difficult this moment is for her. As the reality sinks in, reactions begin to unfold. Some family members respond with immediate concern and compassion, stepping forward to support her. Others, however, struggle to process the news, asking tough questions and expressing their shock. The emotional divide in the room becomes impossible to ignore. Baylen tries to stay strong, but it's clear that the weight of the situation is overwhelming. Tears, silence, and heartfelt words dominate the scene, creating a powerful moment that captures the raw reality of difficult life choices. This part of the story highlights the impact of personal decisions on loved ones. It's not just about Baylen and her relationship anymore. It's about family expectations and the emotional bonds that connect them all. As the trailer nears its end, one thing becomes certain. The journey ahead will be filled with challenges, emotional healing, and possibly unexpected new beginnings. Part 5. As Baylen Out Loud Season 3 moves toward its most moments, Baylen Dupree begins to reflect on what comes next after the hard conclusion. The emotional aftermath is just as powerful as the decision itself, revealing a new side of Baylen that viewers have never seen before. In the final moments of the trailer, Baylen is shown trying to rebuild her sense of direction. Whether it's focusing on herself, her future, or redefining her relationship, it's clear that she is stepping into a phase of change. Her journey is no longer just about love. It's about self-discovery and growth. There are also subtle hints that not everything is decided. A few scenes suggest that conversations are still ongoing, leaving room for hope, reconciliation, or even a completely new path. This uncertainty keeps viewers on edge, wondering what the final outcome will be. Family support remains a crucial element. Despite the shock and emotional reactions, Baylen is not alone. Some of the most touching moments show her loved ones standing by her side, reminding her that happens, she has a strong support system. The trailer ends on a powerful note with Baylen saying, "I have to do what's right for me." This line captures the essence of the entire season. A story about making difficult choices, facing emotional truths, and finding strength in vulnerability. Season 3 promises not just drama, but a deeply personal and inspiring journey that will keep audiences emotionally invested until the very end. Part 6. As anticipation builds for the premiere of Baylen Out Loud Season 3, fans are already bracing themselves for an emotional roller coaster. Baylen Dupree's journey this season appears to go far beyond relationship drama. It dives deep into identity, resilience, and personal transformation. Early glimpses suggest that Baylen will begin focusing more on herself, taking steps to regain control over her life after the hard conclusion. Whether it's through personal reflection, spending time with loved ones, or exploring new opportunities, she seems determined to move forward with strength. At the same time, questions about her relationship remain unresolved. The trailer carefully avoids revealing the final outcome, leaving viewers wondering if reconciliation is possible or if this truly marks the end of that chapter. This uncertainty adds a powerful layer of suspense to the upcoming season. Another key element teased in this part is Baylen's growth. She is no longer just reacting to situations. She is actively making decisions, setting boundaries, and redefining what happiness means to her. This evolution makes her story even more relatable and inspiring. Fans have already begun sharing their excitement and theories online, with many praising Baylen's courage to face such a difficult situation publicly. Her honesty and vulnerability continue to be the heart of the show, drawing viewers deeper into her story. As Season 3 approaches, one thing stands out clearly: this is not just a continuation of the story, but a turning point. Baylen Dupree's journey is entering a new phase, one filled with challenges, growth, and the possibility of a completely different future. Part 7. As Baylen Out Loud Season 3 continues to unfold, the emotional stakes surrounding Baylen Dupree become even higher. What started as a personal relationship challenge has now evolved into a deeply transformative life experience, shaping every aspect of her journey. The trailer hints that Baylen will face several difficult conversations beyond just her fiancé. Friends, family, and even her inner circle appear to be affected by the hard conclusion, showing how far-reaching the impact of this decision truly is. Despite the emotional pressure, Baylen is also shown taking small but meaningful steps toward healing. Whether it's quiet moments of reflection or simply trying to regain normalcy in her daily life, these scenes highlight her resilience in the face of uncertainty. One of the most powerful themes in this part is acceptance. Baylen begins to understand that not every story has a clear or perfect ending. Some decisions bring pain before they bring peace, and growth often comes through discomfort and emotional struggle. The trailer carefully balances heartbreak with hope. While there are moments of sadness and tension, there are also glimpses of strength, support, and the possibility of new beginnings. This duality keeps viewers emotionally connected and invested in her story. As the season moves forward, it becomes clear that Baylen's journey is not just about what she has lost, but about what she is becoming. Her story is evolving into one of courage, self-discovery, and emotional maturity. Part 8. As the story of Baylen Out Loud Season 3 moves closer to its final stretch, Baylen Dupree finds herself standing at a crucial emotional crossroads. The decisions she has made continue to echo through her life, shaping not only her relationships, but also her sense of identity. The trailer suggests that Baylen is beginning to fully confront the reality of her situation. Instead of avoiding difficult emotions, she starts to face them head-on. This shift marks an important moment in her journey, showing growth, maturity, and a willingness to accept uncomfortable truths. In several scenes, Baylen is seen having honest conversations with herself and those closest to her. These moments are quiet but powerful, revealing the depth of her internal struggle. She is no longer just reacting to events. She is trying to understand them. Her support system remains both a source of strength and emotional complexity. While her family continues to stand by her, the emotional weight of everything that has happened is still present. Healing does not happen quickly, and the trailer makes that very clear. One of the most impactful aspects of this part is the realization that closure is not always immediate. Baylen begins to understand that moving forward does not mean forgetting the past, but learning how to live with it in a healthier way. As the season builds toward its climax, viewers are left with a sense of anticipation and emotional reflection. Baylen's journey is becoming less about a single decision and more about the long process of rebuilding her life. Part 9. In the continuing journey of Baylen Out Loud Season 3, Baylen Dupree reaches a point where emotional reflection turns into real-life action. The trailer shows that she is no longer just processing the hard conclusion, but actively trying to reshape her future. This stage of her story highlights independence and self-rebuilding. Baylen is seen making decisions on her own, focusing on what brings her peace and stability. It becomes clear that she is learning to prioritize her own well-being, even when it means making difficult choices. The emotional weight of past events is still present, but it no longer defines her entirely. Instead, it becomes part of her growth. The trailer subtly emphasizes that healing is not a straight path. It comes with ups and downs, moments of doubt, and moments of strength. Her relationship with her fiancé remains uncertain, but the focus begins to shift away from the conflict itself and more toward personal growth. Both individuals appear to be navigating their own emotional journeys, even if those paths may no longer align. Family support continues to play an important role in this transformation. Even in silence, their presence provides stability, reminding Baylen that she does not have to face everything alone. As this part of the story unfolds, viewers see a stronger, more self-aware version of Baylen emerging, someone who is slowly rebuilding her identity beyond pain and uncertainty. Part 10. As Baylen Out Loud Season 3 reaches its final stretch, Baylen Dupree stands at a defining moment in her journey. Everything she has experienced throughout the season, the emotional breakdowns, the hard conclusion, and the difficult conversations, now begins to come together in a deeper understanding of her life. The trailer suggests that Baylen is no longer simply reacting to events around her. Instead, she is actively shaping her future with clarity and intention. This shift marks a powerful transformation, showing that she has grown stronger through pain and uncertainty. There are also hints that this final chapter is not about endings alone, but about new beginnings. Even though some relationships remain unresolved, Baylen appears more focused on building a life that aligns with her true self rather than external expectations. Her emotional journey reaches a point of acceptance. She begins to understand that not everything in life can be controlled or perfectly resolved. Some experiences are meant to teach, shape, and guide a person forward, even if they come with heartbreak. Family support continues to remain a grounding force throughout this transformation. Their presence helps her stay steady as she navigates one of the most challenging periods of her life. The season closes with a sense of emotional maturity and